Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm just checking on my worm bin. I need to put some dry material in there. So like some brown stuff, basically like cardboard, newspaper, things like that. Because it looks a little bit moist. I've been putting in some of the pumpkins that I had from last year that's been going off. I've been feeding it to them. So it's made the bed like very, very moist. I've been collecting a lot of worm tea out of it. I'll show you a little picture of that. And yeah, so I just want to show you guys like how I'm doing that. As you know, yeah, worm casting is very important for us to have in our gardens, you know what I'm saying? So maintaining and taking care of our worms is very important for, growing stuff organically. All right. All right, guys, so this is what the worm bin looks like at the moment. As you can see all the pumpkins, they're kind of breaking down at the moment. The worms, we've been doing a good job at them. As the worm has been decomposing them, they've been releasing, the worm tea, which I collect in this kind of paint, paint content, like, when you're doing painting, yeah, that stuff. I don't know what it's called, a paint tray. And yeah, so as you can see, I've still got a lot of dry stuff in here, a lot of dry stuff, but towards the end part of it, this end over here is very moist. And, like the worms kind of like oxygen, to be within the bin for them to kind of work very efficiently. But yeah, so, as you guys know, this is one of the best fertilizers you can use. Alright, so what I do is I basically just put some bran, you know, just basically put some brown stuff, as I said, some newspapers, cardboard, and I'll be mixing those in, trying to go, as far down the bed as possible. And I believe this will really help the worms out because, like I said, you don't want your bean to go anaerobic, is it? Yeah. So like when it's basically giving you the bad bacteria, you want it to have, you want it to be, you want it to, I'm not sure if I said that right, but basically, yeah, you want it to be oxygened within, within the bed, you know, within the bin, should I say. And then that will basically help your worms, function, help your worms, digest the cardboard and the materials that you be putting in, like the pumpkin, the leaves, so on and so forth. You may also get the odd occasional slugs, in there, but as long as they're in the bin, they're fine because they help the breaking down. They help the stuff break down. Yeah, so I'll be just adding some more cardboard to that. I'm gonna go and get a small fork or small hand shovel to basically, mix it in. So, right, guys, we got our little shovel here, and I'm just basically gonna mix it in. Try to turn some of the wet one. Just try to bring it over. Like I said to you, my worms might be some of the most elusive worms, but they are in here, as you can see. But this will hopefully help out a bit, help air it out. You know. And I've got a pumpkin that's nearly, that's kind of going off as well. I'm going to be putting it on top of it. I'll be their feed basically. Say to you guys, this is a very necessary process. So as I was saying, this is a very necessary process for anybody who's got a garden. especially if you're looking to grow your garden organically. I would advise anybody, who's doing that to start a worm bin. This worm, casting I'm making here right now, I'm going to be using some of it while I'm doing my transplants. So, I'll be putting it down in the roots, and then I'll be putting the transplant on top of the worm casting. I find that helps with the rooting. It helps with the stress of the plant. Yeah, guys. So I just wanted to take you along, show you guys, how I maintain my worm bin. Like I said, I'll be putting some, in fact, let me get the pumpkin and I'll show you what I'm doing. Yeah, so I had this guy here. He started rotting on me. So I just basically put it in a bag and I put it in a corner outside. It's been cold, so it's kind of like, slow down the decomposition of it a bit. And yeah, so I'll just basically be doing that. Then I'll be coming over with the watering can, giving it just a little sprinkle just to moist up the cardboard a little, and that'll be it, guys. Alright, so this is basically rainwater. And try not to use tap water if you can because of the chlorine. And then did have some cardboard there on top of it, but they're running out, so I'm gonna have to replace. What I simply do, this is coffee granules. So a little bit of coffee granules where they'll be eating. Like I said, I'm gonna need to get a fresh piece of cardboard to put over this here. I'll simply just cover it back. Right, till next time with the worm casting, live well, together we grow.